Welcome, everybody, to the 2020 John J. Cali Welcome Ceremony. It is my pleasure to introduce to you our director of the John J. Cali School, Anthony Mazzocchi.
Thank you so much, Dr. Viega. And hi, everybody. I'm Tony Mazzocchi, director of the Cali School of Music. Hard to believe I've been here at Montclair State University for going on 16 years, spending many of those years as professor of trombone and then the associate director for 7 years. And I never thought in my wildest dreams I would be welcoming everybody in my first year as director this way. But I'm coming to you from my office in a semi-empty building and missing all of you terribly, even though I have seen some of you over the last few days. But nevertheless, I am happy and honored to welcome all of you to the 2020-21 academic year here at Montclair State University and the Cali School of Music. I can't tell you how hard all of us have worked in order to make this school year happen. After all, we're one of the few schools of music, not only in New Jersey, in the tri-state, but in the nation, running in person in any way, shape, or form. And I have to thank all of our staff, our faculty, and the students who trust us for making this happen. I'm really proud of where we are at the School of Music right now. We've made changes to every aspect of the school to address health and safety, well-being for all of our students performing in ensembles, engaging in chamber music, coaching and rehearsals, and private instruction. Now, while it's not perfect, we did abide by the science, followed all of the research, and we've created plans that I am very proud of. And here we are, one day away from enjoying in-person music making, mostly outdoors tomorrow for the first time in 6 months. I honestly can't wait. And I'm so happy all of you are here. So again, thanks to the staff, faculty, and all the students at the School of Music for helping make this happen. And a special thanks to Dr. Michael Viega, who's set up every single ounce of this welcome ceremony today in the digital realm, and Heather Kern, who's set up a page on our Cali School website where this is being live streamed right now, and all the rest of our Cali School of Music performances are going to be streamed throughout the semester. Dr. Viega, thank you so much for your help. This edition is fantastic. So in order for us to have a successful semester, we have to take it day by day, and every single one of us has to be mindful of all the protocols that we have here at the university and the School of Music in order for us to carry out what our goals are. It's going to take every single one of us reading the protocols that the School of Music and the university have developed, checking your hawk check every morning to make sure that you are healthy enough to come to campus, and abiding by all the different protocols that we have for utilizing practice space, rehearsal space, and large ensemble space. I'm going to start sending videos once a week to remind you of these. We have some students helping us with some tutorial videos, and make sure you mask up, stay healthy and safe so that we can make music together all semester. So I'm proud to introduce you to a lot of my colleagues, one by one, who are going to tell you a little bit about the Cali School of Music and what you can expect this year. You are welcome to ask some questions in the chat, which we'll answer later, but hopefully these will be answered throughout the afternoon. First up is Gina Balastracci, our academic administrator, charged with many things, as she's been very busy this summer, but including advising and registering you all. She's been unbelievably busy, and there she is. She's going to talk to you about all you need to know to get the semester kicked off the right way. Gina, take it away.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Tony. I miss you all dearly. I have asthma, so I am working remotely this semester. I'm in my sunroom right now. My dog, Simon, whom many of you know, just walked in and jumped on the couch. So life is good here. I am, however, working full-time. Even though I'm not physically there, I am virtually there. You can reach me by email. I will be setting up a Zoom room probably over the weekend when I have time to think, so that we can meet, we'll consider it an extension of my office and the door will be open. I do have my hours posted on my actual door in the building. So it's Monday and Wednesday, 10 to 5, Tuesday and Thursday, 10 to 7, and Friday, 11 to 3. So that's when I will actually be at my computer if you need to email me, but you can email me anytime. And I think most of you know I try to get to my emails pretty quickly. I handle all matters concerning registration, so please take advantage of that. If you need advice, if you need permits to get into things that are closed to you, either by restriction or by your major or by prerequisite, or even if they're closed, you can ask. I can say no, but you can ask. And if you're graduating, I will deal with your credit adjustments on the way out the door. It's we really enjoy working with all of you, and I really, really do miss you all terribly. So I think that's all I have to say. September 8th is the drop dead deadline for registration. Ensembles, everything. So if you are not registered by September 8th for something, you are not going to get registered. Just be aware of that. I will hand it back to our lovely, wonderful director, Tony Mazzocchi, at this point.
Thanks so much, Gina. Next up is our Director of Choral Activities, Dr. Heather Buchanan.
Hello, everybody, and welcome from Princeton Junction, New Jersey, although some of you know that I am one of the faculty teaching Hawk Live this semester, which means I will be face-to-face on Tuesdays and Thursdays working with the choirs as long as we're allowed to do that. So I just want to reiterate what Professor Mazzocchi has already said. The university's done everything possible to create a safe and supportive environment for us to do what we do. I've come up with more creative plans and ideas for how to run choir now than I ever thought that I would need to. And as I explained to the students yesterday in both choirs when we met for the first time, integrity is how you conduct yourself when you think that nobody is watching. And now more than ever, we really need you guys to take the high ground and to be safe and to practice all of the hygiene and social distancing that will keep us safe and well so that we can continue to do this thing that we love so much. So if you have any connection with the choirs this semester, everything you need to know is on Canvas for both choirs. Please read the syllabi, look at the modules, check the announcements. Everything you need to know is there. If you are in Choral and you're a new student and you have not yet completed a voice placement audition, you need to get in touch with me today because we have to have those completed by the end of this week. So please email me directly, buchanan@montclair.edu, and we will set that up with you either virtually or face-to-face. We have 5 modules taught by 5 different instructors in a block formation with 6-week lessons rotating through the semester. We're drilling down into all aspects of pedagogy and technique so that when we get back together, everybody's going to be more prepared and better than ever. For university singers, we're embarking on some fairly ambitious plans using technology in the first instance to get us onto Rehearsal Live Share. And we're going to be experimenting with things with real-time music solutions. And I'm very excited for the possibilities there. In addition, we're convening in the amphitheater, hopefully most days, Red Hawk Deck, as a backup, to be performing live and having those performances recorded and then broadcast over the Cali YouTube and internet channels. So we've got live music making tomorrow. University singers at 2:30 will be together singing for the first time in 6 months. It's going to be an amazing moment. And we look forward to having you following us on the social media, either through the Cali School or Choral Activities, so you can keep in touch with what we're doing. Last but not least, this is a school-wide thing on September 16 and 23rd in our midweek series at 1:30 p.m. We have a 2-part presentation by Dr. Courtney Plotz that is going to be on the subject of racism and helping us as a community to have the conversations we need to have in order to move forward. So I would ask that you please clear that time in your schedule. Stay tuned for further announcements. It will be interactive. You can ask questions. That's part of the point. But it's a 2-part series. And we're super proud that we have her available and able to work with our community. That's it from me for now. My sabre door is always open, and I hand you back to the director. Thanks, everybody. Have a great semester.
Thank you, Dr. Buchanan. Up next, I would like to say hello to Jeffrey Gall, Dr. Jeffrey Gall, Director of Opera.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Michael.
Hello, hello. You are on.
I am on. Terrific. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jeffrey Gall. I am a professor of voice, singing that is, and director of opera at the Cali School. And it's my pleasure to welcome everyone to the start of this fresh, new, and exciting, it will be exciting academic year. My voice colleagues and I will do our very best throughout the year to make sure that your Cali experience is filled not only with challenges, they will be many, but also with growth for you and accomplishments by you. And that you also experience the special, deep, that unique satisfaction that the study of music brings really to each of us throughout our lives. So today I want to talk briefly about two areas of music performance that are close to my heart and proceed from my professional life as an opera singer and countertenor of 27 years, previous to the shirt I'm wearing and the state of my my hair growth. The first is opera. As director of this MSU opera season, I want to extend an invitation to all students of singing to audition for this year's opera production. For the production this year, we'll be collaborating with the MSU Symphony, as we always do, and with two of our most gifted Cali coach pianists, William Hobbs and Grant Weenus, on an opera video project that will be broadcasting early in the spring 2021 semester. The work, however, goes on this semester. The rep we've chosen is a group of 4 short chamber operas written by 2 important American composers still living. One is the renowned Jake Heggie, who currently lives in San Francisco, who has written for the Metropolitan Opera and other important venues. And the other introduces the young and very gifted African-American composer Jonathan Bailey Holland, who's chair of the composition department at Boston Conservatory of the Berklee School in Boston. So we have 2 H's today, this year, Heggie and Holland. All these pieces will be in English. All the chamber operas are between 20 and 10 minutes in length, 10 to 20 minutes in length. They're short, they're rapid-paced, they're ironic, they're touching, they're all a bit edgy, even loony around the edges in their character, and in that they're rather like our contemporary life in these United States. So we're welcoming your interest. This semester we'll be rehearsing and improvising staging for this new production in an all-online format, which is a format that you'll find many professional opera companies are in the process of adopting. Our goal is to get you out in front of the pack with skills in dealing with that small screen and with the intricacies of exploding it in a metaphorical sense and making it look a little wilder than your wildest TikToks, and in sounding great. Rehearsals are going to take place this fall during the normal opera workshop class time, which is Mondays 3 to 5 in the afternoons and Wednesdays 5 to 7. Those are the normal frames. And if you have any problems with them, you can let me know. That casting process for the roles is already beginning. And we want to be sure we assign roles by next Monday, August 31st. So everything is in process. And if you're interested in a completely new kind of opera project like this one, contact me right away by email. I'll send you instructions on the audition process. For that process, you'll need to submit an unlisted YouTube video of your singing in English, for one thing, and singing an opera aria for another. So go ahead and shoot me an email at my MSU email, gallj@montclair.edu, gallj@montclair.edu, and I'll answer you as soon as I can. I'm looking forward to hearing from you very soon. Now, the second performance area I want to call your attention to is early music. It's a kind of portmanteau word we sometimes use to describe Western art music that was composed before 1800 and that normally involves not only you interacting with a score by reproducing it in your performance, but also improvising a bit around what's on the page. At Cali, there are many ways to dive deep into this improvisatory world of early music, and here are some of them. First is Collegium Musicum. Collegium is directed by the early music specialist and harpsichord professor Xuanwen Chen. Wen Chen will be assisted by the distinguished lutenist and guitarist this year, Jason Prezet. This Collegium Musicum is MSU's premier early music ensemble, and Collegium meets on Tuesday afternoons from 4 to 6. Rehearsals will meet all virtually this semester, all online. This fall, the Collegium is going to be preparing a program of unusual Renaissance and Baroque repertoire composed between the 16th and 18th centuries. For you vocal performance majors out there, you are required to take several semesters of the course, but other singers are welcome, as well as instruments like brass, winds, strings, percussion, keyboard, and plucked instruments of all kinds. Guitar, harp, lute, all are welcome to join. For those of you who play keyboard or a plucked instrument, you'll be learning to play continuo. Continuo playing is one of the most important skills you can learn in Baroque performance, and that'll be something that'll be imparted to you in Collegium Musicum. You'll learn how to play from a bass line that has figures. For your wind players, the Cali School has recorders. For any of you who may be interested in exploring the unique sounds and colors of these wind instruments and the music that's composed for them. So come and experience the joy and the unusual timbres of this really splendid early music repertoire. Second way to experience early music at the Cali School is to participate in Baroque Ensemble. Baroque Ensemble is a chamber ensemble, and it's directed again by harpsichordist Xuanwen Chen and Baroque violinist Teresa Solomon. In Baroque Ensemble, you can have hands-on experience exploring sonatas, concertos, cantatas, and other repertoire written for Baroque strings, for winds, keyboard, plucked instruments, and solo voices. And Baroque Ensemble will be meeting in hybrid format this semester. A third way to experience early music at Cali is through our third annual MSU Baroque Symposium. The Baroque Symposium this year will take place on Wednesday, October 21st at 2 p.m., probably 1:30, and it'll be all online. We have a special guest who will be leading the symposium this October. That's Julie Andrzejewski. Julie is an extraordinary Baroque violinist and also a remarkably beautiful Baroque dancer from Case Western Reserve University in Ohio, where she is on the faculty. Julie will be sharing her expertise when she's here, virtually, on how to dance various dance steps of Baroque dance and how these dance steps from Baroque dance relate to the dance movements that we so often play, like saraband, minuet, and others. Ms. Andrzejewski is going to give a masterclass also during her presentation, and you're invited to participate in it. There won't be an evening concert as we have normally given that caps off our symposium this year because of virus mediation policies, but if you've been wondering how to play a Bach suite, or maybe how to figure out how to play a saraband or a minuet, this is a great opportunity to discover a wealth of secret tips about the lore of Baroque performance practice. And more information will be shared in a few weeks about the Baroque Symposium. And finally, Professor Chen is going to be offering a special service, what she's calling Baroque Clinic, throughout the semester for anybody working on Baroque repertoire who would like some one-on-one feedback on phrasing, on ornamentation, and more. These are going to be ad hoc sessions, appointments that you make directly with Professor Chen, and she's offering them generously to any student at all. So be sure to take advantage. So whether you're interested in Collegium Musicum, the Baroque Ensemble, in participating in the Baroque Symposium Masterclass, or an informal Baroque Clinic session, you can email Professor Chen at her MSU email address. That is chenhs at montclair.edu. Again, chenhs@montclair.edu. And of course, you're always welcome to contact me, Jeffrey Gall, with any questions you have about opera, about early music, about any area of musical interest, any concern whatsoever. Whatever your interest, whatever your needs, I look very much forward this year to collaborating with you and to music making with you, with each of you together as a community. I want to thank you for your time, for your attention today, and I wish everybody a really great year of music making at the Cali School of Music. Take care, everybody.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jeffrey Gall. I appreciate being here. Next, let's please welcome Dr. Brian Abrams, who is the coordinator of the undergraduate and graduate music therapy programs. Welcome, Dr. Abrams.
Thanks, Dr. Viega. Brian Abrams here, coming to you from Montclair, where I live. On behalf of Dr. Viega, Amy Clarkson, and our whole music therapy faculty community, welcome to the 2020-21 academic year at the John J. Cali School of Music. Clearly, we're entering a year fraught with profound threats. Our health is threatened, our economic security is threatened, our lives are threatened, and those members of our community who have always lived with these threats are experiencing a magnification of these threats. It is important that we show one another care, patience, kindness, and compassion, and commit to centering equity, inclusion, and justice in ways that surpass our past commitments. We will be challenged this year to support you, our new and continuing students, in becoming competent, confident professionals you endeavor to become. We do not have the usual resources, and we're facing numerous limitations in our ways of providing learning and training experiences, particularly with respect to fieldwork and internship in music therapy. We are creative artists, though, with the capacity to imagine beyond conventional solutions to the problems that confront us. While many in our professional community, right along with other communities, have experienced the impact of the economic downturn, the field of music therapy as a whole has remained remarkably resilient and has continued to serve the public in the many unique ways that distinguish our profession. As the artists we are, therefore, whether through innovative uses of technology, flexibility in training guidelines, and other adaptations, let's lean into this crisis as a challenge and as an opportunity, while leaning on one another for strength, and see what we can accomplish together. I have every confidence that we will find our way through to where we need to be and to where our dreams remain possible. This is by no means an easy path, but it's the path that we as artists and helpers have chosen. And it's our ethical responsibility to honor our difficult shared truth, amplifying the voices that need to be heard and helping to tell the stories that need to be told. As Nina Simone put it, it's an artist's duty to reflect the times. Along these lines, my position is that it is the music therapist's duty to reflect not only the times, but the possibilities for becoming in our times, and to do so with the courageous honesty and authenticity that renders what we do so meaningful. Whether we're just beginning to study music therapy or having been practicing music therapy as a professional for many years, as some of our students have, let's all commit to learning together in ways that we have never learned before. Let's mobilize our human musicianship in the service of our communities and our shared humanity. Come what may, please know that we, the faculty and staff of the Cali School, are here for you, and as mentors and supportive resources throughout this journey. Again, welcome. May your year be safe, healthy, enjoyable, and meaningful. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Brian Abrams. And now please welcome Dr. Marissa Silverman, coordinator of the undergraduate program at MSU, the Music Education Program. Welcome, Dr. Silverman. Hi.
Thanks, Dr. Viega, and thanks, Dr. Abrams, for, hi, do you hear me? Hello?
You are on, we hear you.
You hear me?
We hear you good. A little delayed, but we're good.
All right, great.
All right, good.
Okay,
Yeah, we
well,
got
if
you.
you're not, I'll just go ahead and say what I need to say. Good afternoon, Cali School Music Community. As Dr. Viega said, I'm the coordinator for undergraduate music education. And what that means is, practically speaking, I'm the faculty advisor for all music concentrations in school and community settings, music education, and a dual certification master's degree program, both in classical and jazz domains. And that's a lot of you. And there are unique features, curricular requirements, and potential hurdles within each of those concentrations. Because of that, sometimes you may ask me questions that are not easily answerable. Do not worry, I will get those answers to you, and though I may need to seek the help of my colleagues both within the Cali School of Music and beyond. And so on September 2nd at 1:30 p.m., I will hold an advising meeting. Then I will address your curricular questions and concerns and more. Mark your calendars and stay tuned for a Zoom invite from me for that meeting. You know, this academic year arrives after one of the most surreal teaching years of my career. And having been a teacher for over 25 years, that's quite a statement to make. Still, the year ahead of us could be even odder given the way in which it's beginning. However, unlike last year, we're not caught off guard. We adapted to the unknown, and because of our strength, determination, and diligence, we want to greet tomorrow with compassionate eyes and hearts. And because of that, we know where we are, and I think we know where we're going. And within the profession of music education, under the guidance of our faculty, despite circumstances, we are headed where we are always headed, charged to meet the musical, social, cultural, and importantly, educational needs of students, both in and beyond our immediate locales. Indeed, at the core of any educational endeavor is to be one caring. In caring for you, I'm caring for us, because I am, in no small part, because we are. So let us be in this world together and continue each and every day to be and care for each other. So reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns, or just drop me a note if you'd like to chat and talk about anything related to music teaching and learning. But for now, have a wonderful academic year.
Thank you, Dr. Silverman. And now I would like to welcome Oscar Perez, who is the coordinator of Jazz Studies. And let's welcome Dr. Perez. Hello.
How are you doing? Nice to see you, Dr. Viega.
Nice to see you too. Welcome.
All right. This is all very new for me, but I'm very glad to be part of the team. I am a brand new area coordinator, even though I've been here at Montclair State for, I think this is my 7th year in the Jazz Studies department, teaching everything from private piano students to jazz arranging, to the big band. So now I'm taking on the role of a coordinator with the retirement of Dr. Jeffrey Kunkel, and I'm ready to help guide the Jazz Studies department through these murky waters. But I got to tell you, I'm in the Cali school right now, and there's still a feeling of camaraderie here. I'm really happy to be a part of it, and I feel that I've already been through 2 ensemble rehearsals. They went really well. The UV HVAC system that we have happening in 201 and G55 are working really well, and the students are all doing their part. And so far from what I've seen in 2 days, everyone is taking it seriously, and I have definitely impressed upon them the importance of being responsible and being adults. And I ask the same of everybody watching this, and if you can pass that along, it's the kind of thing that if you do the right thing and you set the example, people will follow. So please take it seriously. I think the building is going to be fine for what we're needing here. I think the fact that most of our academics have moved to online have really cleared up a lot of the traffic that we're afraid of. And I think that it's going to work really, really well. That being said, I wanted to just let you know that if you're interested, if you're in an area outside of jazz but you want to play, tonight we have the Red Hawk Big Band, directed by Professor Bill Mooring, is happening tonight in G55 at 8 o'clock. I will be there as well, directing traffic, but we're trying to get an idea of who's going to be playing in the band. Some people already are in that band and are registered for that band. But if you're interested, please either email me or drop by, and I will absolutely make sure that we are doing it in a very safe way, so that Professor Mooring can have his rehearsal and we can figure out what that band is going to look like, as it is always a little bit different from year to year. So we'll be doing that tonight in G55 at 8 o'clock. I invite you. I know that we have some brass players from different departments that want to take part. So please show up. I've been trying to get in touch with as many people as possible. Our ensembles are meeting. We're going to be meeting in either G55 as sectionals or in the parking deck. We're making it happen. And everybody's pumped. I've had 2 Zoom meetings with both the jazz studies, everybody involved in jazz studies, and one last night for the MSU JE, the jazz ensemble, and we're working it out. And we have a plan in place, and we are all approaching this with a lot of enthusiasm, and everybody has a sense of community. One thing I want to also impress upon everybody watching this is that even though we are in what could be considered a kind of like a dimly lit kind of situation, I do see a huge light at the end of the tunnel, and I do see the opportunity for growth, and I see the future as being very bright, as I just mentioned. But it definitely requires that everybody has a commitment to their instrument, right? A commitment to their studies, the study of that instrument, and of all the other things that are required of you, and a commitment to each other, right? Whether you are doing a virtual ensemble or you're doing a virtual academic class, it depends on everybody doing the right thing all the time and making sure that we all have this like-minded kind of sense of progress. So I invite everybody to get in touch with me, Perez O at montclair.edu, if you're interested in partaking in some of our ensembles. I will do my best to make sure we can find something for you to do. I've been a little inundated, but believe me, I'll get to your email. And I invite you tonight at 8 o'clock. We're going to have some great concerts that we're going to tape. The combos are all going to play a concert. We have a wonderful program with our new faculty member, Mr. Marcus Printup. And we have that concert's going to be November the 7th. And we're working on that music. Everyone's working on that music. And so we're very excited about it, as well as some of the other programming that we have in place. So that's going to do it for me. Back to you. Thank you. Thank you for including me. And if you have any questions, please let me know.
Thanks a lot, Professor Perez. Appreciate you.
Of course.
Thank you. Wonderful. Up next is Professor Catherine Lockwood. Professor Catherine Lockwood is the Strings Area Coordinator. Welcome, Professor Lockwood. Oh, we can't hear you, though. There you are. Say hello. Oh,
can you hear me now?
It's a little delayed. Yes, we can. We can hear you, but it's delayed. So just go for it.
Okay.
Wait.
Great.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
No? Okay. Hi, my name is Catherine Lockwood, and I'm here today to represent the string area at the Cali School of Music. I started teaching viola here in 2015, and then I later became chamber music coordinator and most recently the strings area coordinator. Earlier today, the string faculty was to see all of the returning students' faces and to meet the new incoming students. Everyone seems really eager to get started and to play music together again. We're going to have another great year with as much in-person interaction that is possible, and of course, as safe as we can be. There's lots of great chamber music groups sorted and ready to go. And on top of weekly Wednesday morning coachings, we will continue to have special coachings with the wonderful quartet in residence, the Shanghai Quartet. All of the details that we're sorting out will be found on our dedicated strings page that's linked to the Cali School of Music website. So I look forward to working with everyone, and I will also be offering a Zoom office hour where I will be accessible, that you can chime in and talk to me, knock on my door, so to speak. Details are still being sorted out for that, and I will add all of that to the strings dedicated page. So in defiance of all the obstacles for this semester, we are not only going to have a memorable semester, but also a semester filled with growth. So thanks so much, and I will see you all in person very soon.
Thank you, Professor Lockwood. The delay ended right when you were ending, so it all looked good.
Perfect.
Thanks for joining us.
Of course.
Enjoy your semester.
Yeah, you too.
All right, wonderful. Next, we're going to welcome Dr. Nicholas DeMason, who is the Director of Orchestral Studies. And so let's give a welcome to Dr. DeMason. Hey.
Hi, Mike. How are you?
Good. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Greetings, everybody. Greetings from Manhattan, where it's not as bad as everybody insists that it is. I would like to welcome you all to the Cali School for what I don't have to tell you is going to be a very strange year. You've heard a lot about, you know, what the school is asking of you. You've heard a lot about what the school is going to be working to do for you. I have been struck a lot the last couple months that the last time that I was able to perform in public was actually with the Cali School on February 1st when we presented a double bill opera of Suor Angelica and Der Kaiser von Atlantis. That was a long time ago. And it makes me think that we are so privileged to work in an art form, the point of which is this kind of direct communication, that we cultivate a craft that enables us to find better connection with each other. And so even though we're going to be working most of the semester like this, I would like to invite you all to approach the semester with as open of a mind and with as much creativity as you can possibly bring. I know that the discussions that have been going on for the last months have been enormously creative on the part of the administration and faculty to figure out how we can create this opportunity for you. So I invite you to join us because we're all in this together. And if the semester is going to succeed, if you are going to get something out of your experience this semester, then you will have to also bring your creativity to campus. In terms of orchestral specific notes, you should have received an email from me earlier today. We will have our first meeting as an ensemble tonight at 5 p.m. There was a Zoom invite in the email that I sent, and if you didn't receive it, just reach out to me. This is following the seating auditions, so I believe everybody that should have gotten an invitation to the orchestra meeting for this evening should have gotten it. That's all for me. I look forward to working with you all this semester and doing some very, very creative music making. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you, Dr. DeMason. Nice to see you again. Fantastic. Thank you. Next up, let's welcome Dr. Aaron Hegelson, who is in composition and new joining us this semester. Welcome.
Hi, thanks.
Good to
Nice
see
be
you.
here.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Aaron Hegelson. I'm the brand new associate professor in composition and music theory at Cali. I'm coming from the Oberlin Conservatory of Music in Ohio and the Longy School of Music in Cambridge, Massachusetts, where I taught for many years. And I'm really glad to be finally closer to home in New York, which is where I am right now. And such a fantastic program here at Cali. My first experience at Cali were a couple of incredible performances by music by MA alumna Lisa Atkinson, and one of a really great series of peak performances with a premiere by Augusta Reed Thomas. I met a bunch of you last year when I visited campus, and it's really awesome to finally be here with all of you. And I'm jumping right into the cold water to be the only full-time faculty member from the composition area this year. My colleague Scott Richards is on sabbatical, but he'll return in 2021. He's an incredible composer, and I hope you'll all get to know him if you haven't already, especially those of you interested in musical theater. As many of you know, our former area coordinator, Marcos Balter, has moved on to teach at UC San Diego's music department, and we wish him all the best out on the West Coast. I'll be setting up a social event in our composition practicum at some point this year, so you can all say hello and reconnect with Professor Balter and Professor Richards. And I'll send out an announcement to all of you about that. So feel free to join, even if you're not enrolled in the practicum and if you're not in the composition area, but you wanted to say hello to everybody. For the composition students out there, our first practicum will be on Monday at 1 p.m. and I'll be sending out a Zoom link for that by email and Canvas soon. Since we're still in an unusual mode for this semester, I'm mostly hoping to get to know all of you better on that day and let you give me some feedback on possible topics, opportunities, and projects for the year before settling on a final schedule. For those who aren't composition students, I'd really encourage you to get involved with our area. We have composers doing all sorts of really great stuff with chamber and large ensemble music, songwriting, electronic and computer music production, improvisation, and pretty much anything you can think of musically. You can get involved in creating music yourself, perform on our composers concerts, and I know we have a lot of contemporary music going on in our ensembles too. A lot of us are learning right now how important it is to be able to make music online. And so in response to the current climate, we'll have lots of projects this year that'll focus specifically on ways of creating and sharing music digitally online, including using things like digital audio workstations, the Acapella app, which many of you are probably familiar with at this point, iMovie, and other audio and video editing platforms. So keep an eye out for all of that throughout the year on email and on the Cali website, and I hope you'll get involved. The last thing I want to say is that since we're less likely to run into each other in the hall or at performances, I'd love to find other ways of getting to know all of you. To do that, I'll be setting up some drop-in Zoom hours just for hanging out and getting acquainted, but you should also feel free to get in touch using my email, which is helgesona@montclair.edu. So thanks to everyone, and I really hope to see all of you soon.
Thank you. Great to see you. Welcome.
See you. Thanks a lot.
All right. Next, we're going to welcome Dr. Thomas McCauley, who is, as I find him here, who is Director of University Bands. So let's welcome. Hi. Nice to see you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Before I start my official welcome, I think it's important to again thank our new director, Anthony Mazzocchi, for his tireless work in getting all of us to this point, to the place where we're about to embark really on a never before attempt at making a School of Music run during a worldwide pandemic. So regardless of how it turns out, Tony, thank you for all of your hard work. I know that all of my colleagues join me in thanking you. It's certainly a unique time in our history, isn't it? And really, friends, if we're going to have a chance to really succeed at all this semester and maybe throughout the course of the year, we are all going to need to do everything we can to protect ourselves and each other. I realize this has already been said many times this afternoon, but you know, given the stakes, I don't know that it can be emphasized enough. I also ask you all to be patient. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with your professors and with your peers, because everyone is going to be trying as hard as they possibly can to do the very best they can under these very unusual and most often stressful circumstances. Now, as for the MSU Band program, we're going to be attempting to rehearse and perform live for the first time in a very long time, and for the first 6 weeks of this semester in a parking garage. Now, will it work? I don't know. We're going to know more tomorrow. I'll have a better idea after tomorrow, but I am absolutely willing to try to make this happen. It's the safest way we can imagine to try to make this happen. And I'm willing to make it happen because making music is a really big part of who I am. That was never made more clear to me than in the last 18 months or so when I was the interim director of the School of Music last year, and then for the past 5 months really of this crazy pandemic. I realized just how important that was to me. And my guess is that making music is a very big and important part of who you are as well. We've all had to deny ourselves that part of ourselves for many long months, and really at this point, for me at least, making music in a parking garage is better than not making music at all. Now, things will not be like they used to be for quite a while. In fact, they may never be exactly normal or the same exactly again, but I've decided, however, particularly with regard to things here in Cali School, not to focus on sort of what I can't do or what I don't have, but to instead focus with a great deal of gratitude on the things that I can do and the things that I do have. Because what we get to do every day is an honor and a privilege, and I'm going to try really hard never to forget that again. In closing, I want to ask you to be smart, stay safe, and look out for one another. And if I can be of assistance to you in any way throughout the course of this semester or the year, please don't hesitate to contact me. I will do everything I can to help. So good luck to all of you. And thank you all very much.
Thank you so much. Great to see you again. Enjoy your semester. All right. Up next is Dr. Lisa Delorenzo, who is the coordinator of the graduate studies and music education. Welcome. Hello. Can't hear you though. We have a little bit of, can't hear your microphone. Not yet. Let's make sure your microphone's working. So we're gonna come back to you as soon as we get your microphone working. All right, we're gonna sort that out, and next say hello to Jamai Person, who is the president of Musicians for Social Justice.
Yes, sir. Hello.
And you are on. You are on. We don't have any video though.
So you don't have any video? Okay.
We don't have any video.
Give me one moment.
No worries.
How do I press it on here?
I can always improvise.
Yes, please do that.
All right, we'll come back. All right.
Okay. Yes, please.
All right. So then I think Lucas, we'll say hi to Lucas. Lucas Kirkberger, I hope I said that right, is the secretary treasurer of Phi Mu Alpha. And yeah, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Anyways, hello everybody. My name is Lucas Kirchberger, and I'm the secretary and treasurer of Phi Mu Alpha Sinfonia. I was given the privilege of being able to represent the fraternity and to hopefully give all you men a good reason to join us. Every club or organization has a gimmick or something that catches eyes and draws people in. For example, if you like chess, you might want to join the chess club. If you like sports, there are hundreds of orgs on this campus dedicated to your favorite sport. However, a music org or club is something that at least I have never personally heard of or been a part of. Usually how it goes is that you may join a small ensemble and then a large ensemble and you meet people that way. However, in Phi Mu Alpha, we do it a bit differently. If you like music, look no further than our fraternity. While we all share a very passionate love for music, that is only the tip of the iceberg. The day I met a fellow brother in the fraternity was the day I learned that the individuals who are in the fraternity not only cared for me about my love of music, but also they were interested in making me the best musician, man, and friend that I could possibly be. It is such a welcoming and positive environment for people to be a part of and to share in our common love for music. Along with creating this welcoming environment, I also wanted to share our chapter's commitment to inclusion and diversity. A person's self-identification is for theirs to choose and for them to be comfortable and to be treated like human beings all the same. This is reflected in our chapter supporting very important and critical causes and groups such as Black Lives Matter, the LGBTQ+ community, and the Latino community, just to name a few. If you identify with any of these groups or any other groups that I have not mentioned thus far, please know that on the behalf of myself and the entire Lambda Mu chapter of Phi Mu Alpha Sinfonia on this campus, that we are committed to creating a safe space for all persons regardless of race, gender, sexual orientation, religion, and or creed. Additionally, Phi Mu Alpha is a nationally recognized fraternity in America, and when you meet fellow brothers, you're instantly greeted with the same love, friendship, and human connection that everybody, I believe, should be a part of. Today, I want to personally extend that call to friendship and musicianship to all the men in this call. I know it's hard for me to sound authentic when presenting a speech because I obviously want everyone in here to join. But if you could take what I say to heart, each member of our fraternity wants to share our music, brotherhood, and stories with each and every single one of you. So please consider taking an interest in Phi Mu Alpha. When I took the chance, I never looked back. I only looked forward to the outstanding community of people that I met and have yet to meet. Thank you so much and have a great semester, everyone.
Thank you so much, Lucas. We really appreciate you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, we're going to try Dr. Delorenzo one more time. Let's see. Well, maybe more than one more time. Let's see if our audio is working. Welcome, Dr. Delorenzo. Darn it. Still nothing. Maybe unplug your headphones, see what happens. This is what the semester will be like for the most part. Mic check, mic check. All right. Well, we'll try it again. Don't worry. We'll come back. We'll keep doing those tests. Okay, we're going to move on to Alexa Timon, who is the president of the American Choral Directors, who is sharing with us a video.
Hi everyone, and welcome back. My name is Alexa Timon, and I am this year's student chapter president of the American Choral Directors Association. ACDA primarily works hand in hand with the Choral Activities Program and provides support for all choral events and performances, as well as numerous professional development workshops and networking activities for students. Any student that is interested in learning more about what we do and how to get more involved, you can reach out to me or any of our board members. Our board members are Eric Van Hoven, Vice President, Nick Scafuto, Secretary, Carolina Restrepo, Treasurer, and Christina Latino, Public Relations. A lot of our events this semester will be virtual, so whether you are a commuter student or a resident student, there will always be a place for you at ACDA. We are incredibly excited to work with the many wonderful organizations that we have at the Cali School, as well as all of the wonderful Cali School faculty, and we look forward to the year ahead. Please also follow us on our Instagram at Montclair State ACDA for the latest updates on chapter happenings. Thank you so much, and I look forward to working with you all soon. Bye.
Thank you so much, Alexa. Next, we're going to say hello to Lauren Wright, who is the president of NAFME, and she has a video to share with us.
Hi, I'm Dr. Marissa Silverman, coordinator of undergraduate music education at the John J. Cali School of Music and advisor to the Collegiate Chapter for the National Association for Music Education. Our profession touches, influences, and helps shape the health, well-being, and humanity of those we teach. Our organization at Montclair State University is dedicated to the musical, social, cultural, educational betterment of people. I'm grateful that I get to sit with and for the music students of this institution and aid their pursuit of a life well lived through music making.
Hi everyone, welcome to Cali. My name is Lauren and I am the president of Montclair State's NAFME chapter. So NAFME is the National Association for Music Education. So you don't need to be a music education major to join NAFME. We are here to help and educate everyone. So we have a professional development workshop series every semester, and this semester it is free for everyone of every major to come to any of our workshops and events.
Hi everyone, my name is Eliza Arnone. I am the Vice President of Montclair's chapter in NAFME. Two things that I have gained throughout my time in NAFME are that we can build a sense of community within the Cali School with music, and music education is vital throughout every aspect of life, such as music therapy, music composition, jazz studies, performance. I can't wait to see what NAFME brings for the new coming school year.
Hi, I'm Amanda Roth and I am the secretary for MSU NAFME. I joined NAFME because I wanted to help the organization make a positive impact on the community. Through our workshops and resources we provide to prospective music educators, collegiate members, and musicians, we get to inspire them and make it the community and the world a better place through the thing we love most, which is music. I really hope you join us and I'll see you around on campus.
Hi everybody, my name is Nicholas Lapari Pazienza. I'm a senior this year at the John J. Cali School of Music and also am serving as the coordinator of events of the NAFME chapter. One thing I really love about NAFME is the many workshops that we offer throughout the year. This year is no different too. We'll be having workshops online that are going to be super informative, and I really hope to see you there. Nice meeting you.
Hi, my name is Eric Van Hoffen. I am a junior at the Cali School of Music and will be serving as the treasurer for the NAFME Eve Board for this academic school year. I joined NAFME to make lots of friends and meet people who are as passionate about teaching as I am. We have lots of events planned for this school year, and I'm looking forward to meeting all of you soon.
Thank you, everybody from NAFME, for your wonderful video. We really appreciate you. All right, up next, we're going to say hello to Jemai Pearson. We got video and we got audio, and we are ready to roll. Musicians for Social Justice. Great to have you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Good afternoon and welcome back, Montclair State students, staff, and friends. Welcome to the university that you have decided to call home, hopefully for the next 4 years, but at least this semester. My name is Jemai Pearson. Today, I am joining you from Ocean City, Maryland, and I am the proud president of Musicians for Social Justice. MSJ is a student-run group. It is backed by the Music Education Department at the Cali School. We are an organization that believes in the power of music and the arts to create an inclusive and safe space. By embracing culture, MSJ strives to provide equity opportunities for minority and marginalized students. In the past, these opportunities have been displayed in the forms of performances, events, wellness campaigns, just to name a few, and our very own MSJ choir under the direction of Miss Sen Rains. While our choir is open to all, it is still in recess due to COVID at this time. We know that this is no ordinary year, which is why MSJ is planning our extraordinary response. So join us, hang with us, and most of all, follow us on Instagram at msu.msj, that's msu.msj, and email us with any comments and concerns at musiciansforsocialjustice@gmail.com. I wish you all health.
Oh, he froze right at the last moment. Oh, there he is. You froze. Finish your thing.
I froze? Okay. Well, follow us on Instagram, msu.msj. Email us at musiciansforsocialjustice.com. Email us to musiciansforsocialjustice@gmail.com. And I wish you all health, wellness, and a great year. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a great semester. Thank you for all your work. All right. Next up, we're going to say hello to, let's say hello to Alyssa Snyder, who is the president of the Music Therapy Student Organization. It's so great for you to join us. Welcome. Hello.
Hi, everyone. I hope you're all staying safe and healthy. The Music Therapy Student Organization is a student organization that focuses on advocacy and education for the fields of music therapy. Members of the community join together to do outreach, participate in open mic nights, educational workshops, intervention swap shops, and more. Our goal this semester for MTSO is to build community within the music therapy program and Cali as a whole in these strange and potentially isolating times. Last semester, after school went online, we had a very successful virtual open mic night that allowed us to connect musically from a safe distance. We also had online meetings and often played games together over Zoom afterwards, and I think it helped us all to stay connected. This semester, we're going to be doing similar things and have a strong online presence with virtual open mic nights, quiz nights, and other fun events. So join us at these events and check us out on Instagram at MSU_MTSO and on Facebook at MSU Music Therapy Student Organization. And you can also send an email at musictherapy@msu@gmail.com. Thanks, Dr.
All right.
Viega.
Thank you so much. It's good to see you.
You too.
All right, everybody. Moving on. Let's say hello to Emily Kohlenstein, who is the president of Sigma Alpha Iota. I'm going to bring her up in the stream. So I must say, Emily, your video is black and white and looks a little bit like, a horror movie. Just want to say, like every time it shines.
Give me 1 second.
Okay. I'm going to, we'll come back to you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. This is, again, what the semester will be like, working through all the technical challenges. It's part of the process. So let's, speaking of which, let's go to Dr. Delorenzo and say hello again, coordinator of graduate music education. Hi. Darn, a collective. No. Well, that's okay. We'll come back. We'll try one more time. But if not, it's good to see you. Yes, here you are. Strike a pose. Hearts. Yes, we love you. All right. Oh, and Emily's video is now working, so we're going to go back to Emily and say hello. There you are. Hello.
Hi.
All right.
Hi, everyone. My name is Emily Kohlenstein, and I am a junior music therapy major this year. This year, I am the president of Sigma Alpha Iota. So Sigma Alpha Iota, or SAI for short, is an international music fraternity. So SAI's goal is to spread our love and passion of music around the campus and the community. Usually we do this through our musicals, supporting our fellow sisters at concerts or recitals, or even performing at local nursing homes or schools, and so much more. In order to join SAI, you must be at least a second semester freshman with a 2.7 GPA or higher. Also, you must currently be enrolled in at least one music class or have already taken a music class here at MSU. Joining SAI is a great opportunity to create bonds with your sisters who truly become more like a second family. Also, you will create amazing memories and gain plenty of leadership opportunities along the way. Due to the current circumstances, SAI still plans to be as involved as possible this semester. We plan to hold most of our events virtually over Zoom, and if we are able to hold in-person events, we will of course have to limit the number of people and require masks and social distancing. We are still excited to see what this year will have in store for us, even if the start of the year will be a lot different than usual. If you're interested, check us out on social media. Our Instagram is @SAI Delta Delta, or you can even reach out to me or any of the other sisters personally, and we will be happy to answer any of your questions. I hope everyone has a great semester and stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's great to see you. Have a great semester.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, Lisa, I have an idea. I don't think we can hear you. Say hello. Okay, we may not hear you, but I have the notes you sent me. So I'm going to read what you sent me, and you show affect when a point's being made. So I'm going to say hello. Her name is Dr. Delorenzo, and she is on the music education faculty. Mostly, she advises graduate music education students. So if you are in the MAT program, you will go to her for advisement when you finish your bachelor's degree. Yes? Here's a little bit about her. She's a pianist. She's only 23 years old. She adopted a baby from China, which is true. Now she's in middle school. Now she's in middle school. Now her daughter is a middle school orchestra director near Dallas, Texas. She has a cockapoo, Toby, and keeps her company, and her greatest fear is that he will bark while she was online. But we don't have to worry about that today because her microphone isn't working. So welcome. She says welcome to everybody, and we hope that you have a great semester. Thank you, Dr. Delorenzo. Okay, we're going to pass it back over to Anthony Mizaki, director of the Cali School, so to say goodbye.
Hey, stay on with me, Mike. Why don't you stay on, okay?
Okay,
Well,
I'll stay on.
Anyway, first of all, I think we all owe Mike Viega a huge virtual round of applause for putting this together. Mike, that was really, really awesome. Thank you so much. Although this is very different, it was very much worth it. It brought a huge smile to my face to see all my colleagues and the students here making a go of it this semester. And like I said in my opening remarks, we've put things in place where we can do this and we will do this. And it really warms my heart that we are going to be doing as much as we possibly can for now in a safe way and creating opportunities for in-person music making, as well as the innovation that we're bringing to everything else we do with the virtual instruction. So thank you all so much. This has been our first Wednesday. It used to be a Wednesday at 1. Now it's Wednesday at 1:30. We're going to call it our midday series. Next week's midday series at 1:30, you'll hear from our area coordinators where they're going to have advising sessions to address all of your needs for your specific areas. So just check out your email, and they're going to be reaching out really soon. And again, all I wanted to say was thank you all. This is, of course, an incredibly unusual time. And this virus has caused us to pay very close attention to the science of it. And the science has informed us through some really fantastic studies how we can mitigate the risk as much as possible so that we musicians who've been deeply affected by this pandemic can try to find ways to perform and teach and learn with our instruments, our voices, etc. And we follow the science. We have mitigated as much as we can, whether it's the outdoor opportunities for music making or ultraviolet HVAC or the 15 feet of social distancing in many cases to the masking, etc. I want to thank everyone who followed this research with me, who's engaged in trying to figure out a way to make this happen. And as Dr. McCauley said, I feel lucky and very privileged that we're going to do this all together. And it needs every single one of us doing it, being mindful of the health and safety of each one of us, and in essence, having fun along the way. So again, this has been a great opening day, albeit different. It's great to see many of you, and I do hope to see a lot on campus, and have a great, wonderful, and safe semester. Mike, why don't you say the final goodbye?
Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful semester. Hang in there. We're going to get through it all together. Love to you all.